Says Celesta.
Dang it. I did everything else. Alright. Alright, we are live and ready to go. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm joining
Alright.
now.
So
My
you guys can
update
be
just took
heard.
forever.
Cool. Alright, so we have sound. We are ready to rock.
And roll.
Okay, so Jingo, you were when we were last time you played on Fantasy Grounds was with the update, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So before we jump into the story, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the changes. So we are now on version 4.5 of Fantasy Grounds, and most of the changes are cosmetic in that they don't change how you attack, cast spells, all the other things. All that's the same. But there's some really cool things you can do now as far as how you want, especially as players, how you want to interact and how you want to see the images and the maps. Do want to shout out to Ship of Fools for 27 months. That is awesome. I believe you are now in the lead for the all-time record for #1 subscriber. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
That's 3 years.
And so there we go. So there are a couple things that have changed, mostly for game masters, but mechanically, but and how you interact with Fantasy Grounds. But for players, it's like I said, it's mostly cosmetic. So let's take a look. Let me share the map, make sure everybody has it, and I'll go through a couple of these new fancy things you can do. So as you're looking at the map, whoa, that shared really big. Control. There we go. Alright, so as you're looking at the map, you'll notice that the toolbar has changed a bit. All the things that were there before, like selection mode, target enemy units, target friendly units, and clear targets, those are all still there. But the zoom to fit is still there. But they've added 3 more. So first of all, the easiest one is ping mode. So that's on the right, and it allows you to ping on the map. So if we want to indicate I cast a spell here or I cast a spell there, it will ping on the map. It looks like either they changed it because they have been tweaking some of the updates, or let's see. So someone else ping, and let's see, because they may have changed it. So what I was going to say is when the DM does it, everybody can see it. They have changed it. Okay, so now everybody can see when anybody pings. So cool, that's a new update.
Oh, that's nice.
It might also be only for Starfinder. Maybe they tweaked it differently for D&D. I don't know. But anyway, you now have the ability to ping. You can still do the arrows. You can still do what you did before, but you now have that as an option. The other one is if you look at the thing that looks like a little camera, and it reads view mode toggle camera. If you click that, it looks like we're playing with little cardboard standees. So the little things that have the plastic base that you stick the cardboard cutout in, and move it around on the board, that's what it looks like. So you can zoom, you can affect the camera with the AWSD, QE, XC buttons as well now, or you can use the one on the bottom right. There's the same thing. If you click the mouse on it, zoom in and out. The DM has to put these type of figures on there. You'll notice if you open up your character sheet, you will see that there is now a portrait, a token, and a third little thing that's called the token dash camera and a token flat. So it allows you to, the DM, to put these type of tokens in. And the cool thing is, so if, say, Zoya wanted to fly, I want to fly. Okay, it's broken. Maybe it's interesting. Okay, so it's not working right this second. But again, I don't know if it's this map or D&D and stuff, but usually it'll put you up. But regardless, you now have this view. And in the last view, you can do is if you click on your character. So let's say, for example, and let's go ahead and click on Loki, who's sort of in the back there, and then click View Mode Toggle Token. It'll show the token on the bottom of the middle of the screen, and it's as if you're looking from that token, what that token sees. So you can see what your character can exactly see and hit from the view that he's on. So those are some of the different views. I don't normally use the token view very much, but I do like the toggle, the camera mode. I like it more than I thought I was going to. I didn't think it was going to be that thrilling, but having done it now as a player and then as a streamer, I'm liking this view, which I think is pretty cool. You can also press and hold your mouse wheel and manipulate the view as well on either of these, the camera or the token view. Alright, so any questions on that part of it? The different views you can play with? Okay.
We'll have to experiment.
Are you, Twitch, are you intentionally changing your size?
No, I accidentally made it bigger, so I was just reducing it back to size.
Well, I was the one that made it bigger because I put everything in to scale. So you see,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Beaker
I
is
changed mine
smaller,
too.
as is Orindor and Bali, and you and Zoya
Oh,
are larger.
well, it's driving me
so-
a little crazy because it's bigger than the square.
Well, if you switch over
I
to
didn't know
camera
you made it
mode,
bigger.
then you won't be bigger than a square. It'll look cool.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's this aspect. The other thing that's pretty cool, again, this is just cosmetic, is if you look at your portraits, where the portraits are along the top, and there's a lock button or toggle on the top left. Below that is now a switch to combat tabletop list. If you click that, what it does is it makes it like some of these video games where the portrait on the left, right now it's Zoya, and you see 18 underneath because that's what her initiative is who goes next. And then Doc and Loki, and as she marks her turn complete, so let me go to, hold on a second. There we go. So as Zoya marks her turn complete, it'll then rotate around and wrap around. So now it's Doxed is over to the left. Loki is now over to the left. So it tells you where you are in the combat tracker and who's going next. Or I should say in the initiative. Again, it's purely cosmetic. You can interact with the portraits the same way you could before by dropping things onto them, stuff like that. And if you don't like this view, you can switch it. The number is the round number. So for example, when we get down to, say, Bali, you'll see there's a number 2 right in front of Zoya. That means that's the start of the next round. So any questions on the initiative? The new view on that?
No.
All right. So cool. So that's what the main changes. Jingo, is there anything I missed or that you wanted to add?
I am still learning all of this myself. So
Okay.
I've had my one experience with this new update was Drake's Table on Friday.
So I'll be going over some of these changes and things from the DM's point of view, the Game Master's point of view, this week on my stream. So if you're more curious and want to get more in the nitty gritty, if you're going to be planning on running games, make sure you like and subscribe so you can get notification on when I'm going to be doing it, because I don't know the time, and it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday or Thursday, but I just don't know the times yet. And if the token size really bothers you, you can go ahead and switch it back. I was just making it bigger because I'm probably going to be using this camera view most of the night because I think it looks really nice. At least while we're in
I
combat.
like it
I'll
that
leave
view
it.
is individual, that we can each view it the way we want.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't have to
Right.
be controlled by the DM, and it makes it nice.
And I'll leave it alone. I'll get used to it eventually, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. So, why are you trying to move Beaker somewhere?
No,
Okay.
I didn't move.
All right. So to catch up,
Am I coming up on your thing yet?
yes, I show you connected, and I show you waiting to select your character. Speaking of whiches, I'm going to go ahead and grab my robot so I can stop showing up all weird. There we go. Click. All right, so if I could have everyone roll a percentile, please.
Can you roll for me, please?
All right, so wow, both Doc and Twitch got the same number. That's weird. Okay.
I once had a game where we were rolling for like on a gift surprise loot table, and 3 of us rolled the same number, and it was like, well, I guess you guys find like 3 matching sets of this.
Interesting. All right, so Bali is the lucky winner. If you would be so kind as to read or paraphrase the message of the day, please.
Okay. I'm just reading it, I guess. I'm gonna be talking for a minute. The Midnight Core 7 crew arrives at the abandoned clinic owned by Otlo, an Oracoran and Nib's friend that wants to take a look at the Horicalcium tablet from Noma. Otlo tells the party that the tablet is linked to Ezerod, a bubble of darkness that is said to imprison the entity Eshtayev, aka the incandescent doom, inside a sun. They say they will further translate the tablet, but only if the party does something in return. Otlo needs phenotyl to make their food, and it is stored in a section of the clinic that is guarded by hostile security robots. Nib stays behind with Otlo as the party heads off to retrieve the chemical. After a fight full of bad die rolls, the party successfully defeats the two bots. Doc and Bali find the phenotyl in a storage room. The party heads back toward Otlo and Nib. However, they hear massive explosions and find the lobby of the clinic reduced to rubble. 3 assassins attack the party and a brutal fight ensues. They kill the assassins and a frantic message from Nib tells the group Nib and Otlo are hiding upstairs. They fix the elevator and find a map. They fight a brass eel in a warehouse and notice they are being watched. Twitch opens a door and a Yosoki blasted him with magic missiles and the door slammed shut. The date is 6th day, 27th Gazran 318 AG. The time is 7:40 p.m.
Excellent. Anything else you guys wanted to add or comment on as we get ready to roll?
I'm going to stop opening damn doors.
You're right, yeah, that is your fault. Stop opening doors, jeez.
Alright, so it is
Kind of unhinged for that.
stuff is happening, and Zoya, it is now your turn. So you are right outside the door where Twitch is. Let me switch back for a moment so you guys can see what's going on.
Can you throw the map up for me, please?
And we cannot hear you if you're talking.
Yes, I'm muted. Alright, so we killed the giant snake thing. I am gonna be honest, I've kind of forgotten where we're trying to even go right now. Like, we're trying to get back to loop around, but I'm disoriented on where we are on the map to where we're trying to be.
So Twitch just opened the door in front of him and got blasted with magic missiles. So you know there's something in that room. You're gonna eventually be going up the stairs, but the stairs are destroyed because of the explosion. So you're gonna have to find another way upstairs.
Or fly over. Just fly everybody over.
We did already fix the elevator.
We did. I forgot about that. Oh gosh. I think I'm gonna ready my action to fire my pistol once I actually see what was in the room. Can I do that?
You can.
Alright. And she is going to move this way a little bit more to make room for the people behind her.
Alright.
And that'll be her turn until that something happens.
Alright, and as you move over, you hear a little whirring as from out from around the stairs comes a little security robot. You guys have seen these things in your lives. Notes. There it is. Click.
You guys are
Very
fun.
hooky.
And one of the compartments on its back opens up, and one of the hooks reaches up and grabs and tosses a grenade. Tink, tink, tink.
It's a Kruger bot.
Well, that's not the desired outcome, but, you know.
So it lands, and I need a roll from Twitch. And Zoya, it is a reflex save. Let me roll this.
Reflex is on the front, isn't it? Yeah, there it is.
On the right side.
Alright, so you both managed to jump out of the way as this white foam poofs out of this grenade and covering the floor and part of the walls where you were standing, and then instantly hardens, sort of like that spray foam you put in walls. But you're able to. Twitch catches a couple of his legs, but he's able to rip them out, and it does not affect you. Doc, you hear a sound of a sticky grenade go off around the corner. So right now I don't have line of sight on, so you're going to have to use your imagination that you can't see or hear what's going on. Alright, let's switch the view real quick.
Is that door shut?
The one in front of Twitch or one in front of
The
you?
one in front of me.
It is open.
Alright. I do not see a target yet. Not from there.
Where's your door in front of him? Oh, down here.
You just walk through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move up to get a look. Stepping on the crunchy foam on the floor.
Correct. The door in front of Twitch is closed, but you do see the robot.
Okay. I thought I had. Not unless I've gotten rid of it.
Are we going to use Beaker in this fight?
No.
Okay, I'll remove him.
I'll pull out my sonic pistol and fire at the robot. Bizarre.
Okay. I guess I'm. Hello?
We can hear you.
Okay. Everybody got quiet.
We're anxiously awaiting your next words with bated breath.
Hanging on every syllable.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I do? So, what?
Alright, so you have to go through the door. So to do that, you would need to go down here.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Yeah.
Hold
I
on
can.
a second.
Yeah, that works.
What is your movement?
30. So that would put me.
Yep, up to there. Boom. Alright, so you can see out into the hallway, but you cannot see anything from where you are as far as the robot or anything else. But so you can move again if you want, or ready a spell, or
I'll move again. So, can I move through the square that Twitch is in?
you can.
So, I'll move right there.
Alright, so now you see the little robot there. And that is it for your turn. Let's go to Orndor.
Do you want me to do my saved action just on my turn again, and I'll just go twice or whatever?
Did you want to use what you were saved? Because you said when the door opens and somebody attacks, but we can do it on the robot if you want. I'll let you switch it. That's fine.
Oh, I was meaning more I was gonna fire at whatever that came through the door. I guess I didn't really specify very well, but I was meaning I was gonna shoot whatever I saw through the door come
Okay.
out first or whatever.
All right, well, I just didn't know if you're saving it for whatever attack twitch, because you guys haven't seen that yet. Or if you want to switch it over to the robot, you can. That's fine.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, I see. I wasn't looking at the map. Nope, never mind. Never mind. Ignore me.
All right, so you're still waiting for whatever attack twitch.
Yes, I'll wait for whatever attack twitch.
Nice. All right, Orndor.
So is there a place where I can move to see get a clear shot of the robot?
You're not sure that it even exists, but what? I don't think your speed is high enough. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, your speed is 25, isn't it? So you would not be able to because there's people in the way.
Okay.
But you could move. You would be able to see it through everybody's legs and stuff if you stand next to Doc.
Right. Because I was going to use my disintegrator rifle to get a clear shot. So maybe I could dive down and do a GI Joe thing on the ground between his legs.
Sure, you can try. You'd be at -5, but you can do it.
All right, 1, 2. There's 15. All right. Is that good right there?
Yeah.
Should I
No, because you have to go through the door, so you have to go up,
up?
over, and then back down. Okay.
Okay. So right there, I'm going to take a shot with my disintegrator liquidator rifle.
All right. So he's got
I need
cover.
to-
So just click the cover button.
Cover button. Where is it? Hold on a second. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Damn it.
Bottom left-hand corner, Rock.
Well, I know where it is. It's covered by my thing.
Oh,
By my combat thing is covering it, so I can't.
I apologize.
All right, so cover. Got it. Cover. We got it. There we go. Come on, baby.
And then all right, so you don't have him targeted. Let's go ahead and
I thought
drag it to
I did
him.
press the button.
Wink. All right, so that is a hit. I will.
Yes. Come on, baby. Give me something good. Yeah. Nice.
All right, so that is
It's
enough.
dead.
As Doc and Loki comes moving up, Doc sort of like Wah! Moves back as he sees this rifle come up next to him. You fire and with a crash, tinkle, tinkle, this robot goes down.
You be careful with that, okay?
That's right. It's a disintegrator rifle.
I mean, of all the people to hit, I guess the doctor's probably the worst one.
I'm gonna get you a Marvin the Martian helmet.
That's right. All right, Twitch, your go.
All right, so I know I closed it because I got nailed with magic missiles, but I'm going to open it and roll against the wall.
Okay. And actually, the door was closed, but it was not closed by you. But
Oh, okay.
you're, but you can open it no problem. And are you just doing it for flavor, or are you actually doing the ability of defensive ball?
I'm doing the ability of defensive ball, and
Okay.
is this a corner per se, right there?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
All right. So you should have a effect for that on your actions page.
Defensive ball.
Yep.
Effect. There we go.
Gives you a bunch of armor. All right. So as the door opens, a spell comes blasting out, and
I'm so sad I rolled low on my initiative because I can't be there to take the brunt of the spells. Ah, everybody's taking full damage.
Alright, so it says... Oh, it's a line. I thought it was something different. Okay. One, two, three. So I'm going to say reflex. So I need reflex saves from Twitch, Doc, and Zoya. There we go. Doc, Zoya, and Twitch. Come on.
Do I have inspiration? Can I reroll that?
No, sadly, we do not have inspiration
Rip.
in this. Why isn't it letting me?
Yeah, my boy.
Let me try it again. Clear all.
Where's the remote?
Oh, maybe shouldn't matter. Alright, now it's got Twitch and Zoya and Doc. Okay, it's just weird. I don't know what's happening. Okay, anyway.
It's bedtime. You need to go back to bed, okay?
Twitch saves. Doc saves. So Doc takes 15. Zoe takes 31. And Twitch takes 15. As this bolt of electricity comes flying out of the room. And you see this Yusoki. Casting a spell. Alright, so Twitch, that defensive ball, what kind of action is that? Do you know? It's a move action, okay? Alright, so you still have your... You can either stay in the ball and keep the +5 armor class, or you can pop out of it and attack if you want. Wait a minute, you have Spellbane. What does that do? +2 versus saving throws. Okay, you saved anyway. Okay, so you're good.
I will stay in my defensive ball.
Okay. Alright, and then from around the corner, a second one. Meaty. Little robot comes out. And he's going to do the same thing. Tink, tink, tink. A little grenade will come out. And I need reflex saves from Loki, Zoya, Doc, and
I got
Orndor.
this.
Wow, Zoya, you need to change your dice color or something.
It's not the color, it's the mood of the day, I guess.
So you were entangled. As this poof, you go to move out of the way, and then you trip over some of the stuff that's already there. For 5 rounds, at the end of each of your turns, you will get an automatic save. You can also use an action to try to break out. But entangle simply means that you can't move. Let me double check. Look at the conditions here and the entangled. Yeah, you move at half speed, so you can actually still move even. So, all right. So, but this is all up in your. The goop is all up in your wings and everything. So everything is affected. And that is its turn, Bali. You see another poof, explosion of white mist harden.
Shit. Sorry, I'm making the decision of, am I gonna help with the spellcaster? Am I gonna help with the... I think he's gonna help with the robot. And he's seeing that Zoya keeps on, getting got, so he's gonna go ahead and, hang out in her square. I'm half overlapping because, so she can still be targeted and selected and stuff. And Bali, sorry, it's been a minute since I've played this character. So I turn this effect on, and then I target speed and attack her. Where is that? Oh, it's in my racial abilities. That's why. And as part of my movement, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Shimmer Guard to give adjacent squares soft cover for allies. So he moves up and kind of situates himself like around like the sticky goop that's trapping Zoya, and the air around him starts to shiver like heat waves. And that still leaves my action. So I think Bali is gonna go ahead and take his sting pistol.
So it's a free action to activate your
The Shimmer Guard
Shimmer
is
Guard.
part of my move action. It
Okay.
says as part of any move action.
Nice.
Which is great because it deactivates really easily. Woo, and that's a hit. Ooh, for max damage. As I check and make sure that I've got all the effects that I'm supposed to have on. Yep, everything looks right.
All right. Oh, back to on round 2, starting with Orindor.
Move up and do another shot at the security thing over here. Come on.
All right. Go ahead and make your move.
Trying to. I have to get down between his legs now.
If you're moving into that square, you would not be able to see the robot. You can see the Yosoki, who has cover, but you can't see the robot from that square.
Where do I need to move to get to see? Okay.
Because the office wall is there. So you would need to move beyond Loki.
Okay. Okay. And okay, I can move 20. You just move my token then, please. I'm already left.
You've gotten
I'm already
really
landed.
soft. I can't hear you.
I know. Sorry. I'm already aimed up and everything. Move my token where it's supposed to be there.
I don't know where you want to go. Where do you want to go?
In front of Loki, where so I can get a shot. How do you do that? Okay. Sweet. All right, taking a shot at the thing. There we go. No. Oh no. It was a miss. And I think that's it.
All right, so you run up, climbing over all this expunged whiteness. Crunch, 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 and then take a shot. It goes wide. Doc, you're up. Loki, you're on deck.
I'm going to step in there while loading a minor inhibitor into my syringe spear.
She's older than 21, so it won't work on her. She's not a minor.
Oh, well.
You want it?
Welcome, Atomic Hero Squad. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah. And the minor inhibitor.
How
Gives her
did you do it?
-1 to attack for 7 rounds. Oh,
Okay,
I would have
nice.
stepped all the way into the room to not block the door. Or would that provoke an opportunity attack?
It would, yes.
Well, let's do it anyways.
Okay. Alright, so she has a knife in her hand.
Oh, she hit me anyways.
A little bit of damage. Loki.
Yeah, when I stabbed her, it gave her this nervous tick that makes it harder for her to focus on what she's doing.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a full attack with my laser pistol on the purity little
Okay.
thingy. So, come on. Miss. Yeah. I don't remember what to do. I
So
missed.
that was a full attack, so you're doing shooting twice.
Okay, so do that twice.
Correct.
Okay, that's better.
That's better.
And we're in the demios.
Alright, and that is enough as this Bali hits it with this acid, and then and it starts glitching a little bit, and you follow up with your laser pistol, and it sparks a bit and collapses down to the floor. Alright, he's going to do a So the Yosoki disappears. Where's the character sheet? There it is. Okay. Spells. Did I do anything? Let's see. Huh, I turned everybody else invisible. That was not my intent. So, let's...
I still see me.
Almost.
I'll fix it when I get there. So it disappears. But, Doc, do you have anything besides your... Do you have anything you can do a up attack with?
Yeah, I have my syringe spear in my hand because that's what I stuck her with before.
Alright, and do you still have them targeted?
No, I do drop.
Okay. Did that work, Doc? Yes. Alright, so
Here,
go ahead
I'll
and...
just do this.
So the
I'll
way...
drop it in the chat and you can drop it.
No,
on
it's
it,
I
see
got
if
it. You're targeting now. So just double click it. So the way it works is, if you hit, you then have a 50% miss chance with invisibility. But you did hit. I mean, you missed anyway. So it'll squeak as it takes off. All right, Twitch. You also will get a up attack as you hear the pitter patter of little feet. You do not have it targeted, so let me click. Alright, now it's targeted. If you want to go ahead and take your up attack, again, if you hit, we will then roll to see if you it's a 50% miss chance. That is a hit. Oh, it did it automatically. Okay, so that's still a hit.
Woo, it.
But you can't do it with arc pistol. You got to do it with your melee. It was still hit. It should be the same plus, but it's just the type of damage. Alright, slam into this thing with his club. You hear it bang against the door frame a little bit. And then Zoya and Loki. Well, Loki, you were shooting with a pistol. Zoya, you both of you had pistols out, so they
Yeah.
can't do that.
I had my frost pistol.
Yes.
Or not frost. Yeah, no, my zero pistol. Frostbite class.
Clear targets. There we go. Alright, and the door over to... Oh, they changed it. That's cool. Nice. I didn't notice that. So if you are on the main map, on the main view, and you hover over a door now... Oh, it doesn't show it on the player map. Interesting. Maybe because I don't have line of sight. Let me see if I toggle line of sight. Interesting.
Yeah, it does it now.
So you're seeing the big door open and close?
Yes.
Maybe because I don't have an actual player on here. It's not showing me. Alright, well, you'll have to trust me.
I can see that door open and close.
It's a cool graphic now instead of just have the tiny letters open and close. So go ahead and put the line of sight back on. Line of sight, there we go. Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, anyway, I got distracted by the cool new toy. So that's but my point was the door at the end of the room over here. Closes.
In my pocket, sorry.
All right, Bali.
Oh, it's my turn. Um. Wow, that door closing sure is weird. If only I knew somebody might be invisible. Um. No, I think Bali is out here like, huh? Somebody must have closed that door,
Well,
and he thinks that it
you
was
heard
just
it run
somebody on the
by
other side. Oh, okay, okay, cool,
because you're
cool.
in Zoya's, and actually, no, you were shooting. You have the hands to where I would allow you a up attack. I forgot that you're actually in the square.
Yeah.
Let me control. All right, it's targeted, and you did have your pistol out. However, you have 6 arms, so you can also have your shield or whatever melee weapon you want to use. You can even do an
I
entropic
appreciate
strike.
that. You know what? That would be cool, actually. I'm gonna do the entropic strike.
Okay.
Now
I
that
got a
you made me think about it.
I got a question, man.
Yes, sir.
Can you pull back up spells that were accidentally deleted?
Yes.
Because my first level spells for the precog were deleted, and one of those spells would be very helpful in this
I show
right
you
now.
have Blessing of Youth and Identify.
For the didn't I have a first level spell because
Those
one
two
I
are
had?
first level spells.
Okay, that's all I have.
Those are the 2 I
Okay,
see. I
I
don't know what ones you were supposed to have. And then you have
um
3. You have 4
I was looking at
cantrips.
them earlier, and I clicked on see invisible, and when it was gone.
Oh, that's actually your Technomancy spell.
Eh,
That's level 2, and you do still have that. You haven't cast any of your Technomancer level 2 spells.
Okay, okay.
Do you still see that on your page now? On your spells page?
Um, oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because if you click that bar where it says level 2 cast 0, that gray thing, it makes it all go away. And it looks like they're gone. But you just click that bar again and it'll open it back up. So I don't know. That might be what
Okay.
happened.
Maybe that's what I did because
Cool.
the blessing of youth and identify were gone, and I didn't see the.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool. Yeah, so you do have
Thank
a
you.
seeing invisibility. Yep. All right, so Bali, you reached out and touched it with a little critical hit, and but you
Yeah,
still
was that
managed to
supposed
got
to be a
the
crit?
50% miss chance. Still hit it. Um, why is it? It shouldn't have been a crit, but it did. It rolled as a critical.
I don't know. That's why I was sitting here confused. I wasn't even listening to anything Bobby was saying. I'm just like, did I just get like 10 over her like AC or something?
Oh no, I'm
Like,
sorry.
okay.
I just saw all the dice and thought it was a crit. It's not. Um,
It's not?
it's you have corrode on there, but your it says corrode 2d8. Is that for? Um, so when you hit her, what should the damage have been? I see 2d6 and then a total of 4d6.
Okay. So the damage is 2d6 plus 6 plus 7, and then the semicolon corrode 2d8. So I think the corrode 2d8 is crit. I need
Is the
to look at
corrode
my.
in addition
Ooh.
to, or is it just a critical? That's a critical effect, isn't it?
Yes, at 7th level, it's a critical hit effect.
Alright, so, yeah, whatever reason it did roll as critical. So let me go ahead and fix that.
But it rolled d6s and not d8s.
I didn't do the critical effect at all.
Weird.
The corrode is a damage thing that she takes on her turn, so it applied it to her.
Oh,
So I had to
I
open a
see.
case.
Alright, so anyway, it is Bali's turn.
Okay. So that did not count as a crit?
Correct, that was not a crit because you only rolled a 12.
Yeah. I'm just over here like just checking because that does do something for me. Because it would have given me a entropy point if it wasn't.
Going to sleep. Let me have that later.
Alright, what are you doing?
He's gonna move 15 feet to the door that just closed and open it.
Okay.
And then I guess I'm gonna take the rest of my actions and move.
Alright, give me a percentile. While I check something. Let me see. Okay.
And actually, are these door? Okay, I cannot tell what is a door and what is not a door. So please, point them out to me.
You are standing next to a door. The other thing across from next to the chairs it was the window. That was right here. Boom. So you're standing in front of a heavy metal door.
Okay.
There's a window with a grate to the east.
Okay. Is this door that I'm next to open?
No, it is a heavy metal door that has been closed.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my hyper ability to take an extra move action. And I'm gonna run around this room and hope I run into the invisible person. And then he wants to end up back in front of the door to block escape.
Alright, and your speed is 30?
Yes. And that gives me an entropy point. Sorry. For taking 2 full move actions.
Alright, give me a percentile.
Nice.
Alright, so you're running around the room. You do not run into anybody.
Okay.
Let me see.
I
What is
still
the...
have my action.
You use your move. You use your action to move.
No, I used my ability, my hyper ability, to take an extra move action. It comes from being a Skinnermander. It's a racial trait.
Okay, so you misspoke. All right, go ahead. 5, 10, 15.
You know
5,
what?
10, 15. Okay.
Fuck it. I will go ahead and use my action now
Man.
to run around the room again. So you see Bali running into that room, and then you see him again and again as he starts running circles around the room.
Point. Cool. All right, give me a percentile.
No, it's worse.
Okay.
Guys, I've rolled this percentile 3 times. It's fine, I guess. Bali is just standing guard at this door, keeping anybody from going through.
All right, Zoya.
Did
It's a solid tactic. I'll give you that.
It was a good, yeah, it was a good thought.
I tried so hard, guys. Turns out she's hiding behind one of those chairs, and that's why.
I don't really have anything that would actually help in this situation.
So you can
You
try to
block
break
the door
free
with your
of
body.
the entanglement.
Oh yeah, because I am entangled. I forgot about that.
Or you'll automatically get a save at the end of your move. Either one.
Yeah, no, she'll try to break free from the goopy goops. Is
Alright, so
that
that is-
strength or athletics?
It's athletics, yes.
That ain't bad.
Alright, yeah, so that is enough to break out of this stuff. That is your action, though. But you still have your move, if you would like.
Mm,
And you are not invisible. And you are not entangled.
Zoya will go back towards the room that Bali. Wait, yeah, and is this door open or closed? My token is now covering it.
It was open.
Okay,
That's why you
she's
guys
gonna
saw
close.
Zoe, Bali running around.
Molly running around. Okay, and she's gonna close the door. And then is this weird grate thing like directly to my right, or like to the right? Is that a door, or is that what is that?
No, it's just what you said. It's a great. I shared it in the
Oh,
chat.
cool.
It's a.
Okay.
This is where they hand out prescriptions.
Okay.
So you're in the waiting room. They would hand it through the grate.
Okay. And then I
So
guess
you're closing
she'll
yourself,
ready.
you and Bali in the room.
Yes. And that
Okay.
will be her turn because I don't have an action.
All right, Twitch. So you hear the door close at the end of the hall. And we cannot hear you if you're talking. Are you there, Roberta?
I'm here. Sorry, I was like 2 feet away from my alt button.
All right, what you doing?
I guess since this thing walked out of the room, I'm just gonna go out the room. And I'm gonna hang out. Okay, I stopped. Okay, I guess it's not gonna let me do that. And going right here below Orendor. And that's all I'm going to do right now until there is a imminent threat in front of me or near me enough for me to attack it.
Okay. So the door on the end is closed. Don't forget. As start the next round. Doc. Your micro lab tells you that Bali's heart rate is going up a little bit from all the
That's not
exercise
good.
he's getting.
Bali, you okay?
So the door you're in front of is closed. Bali, you hear on your comm unit Doc talking to you.
I'll try to open the door. Is Jetta in the way?
Well, I would be way better if I had run into that invisible person.
Yes, you're able to open the door.
Yeah, I can say I'm.
It
I'm
slides into
just.
the
I
wall,
just
so
closed the door.
it is not open. You know, it doesn't open and close. Pivot.
Wait, this place was recently on fire. Did this invisible person leave any footprints on the ground? Was there no fire suppression or anything? Debris, maybe?
Sure.
Let's see if it left a trail on the ground that we can follow, maybe.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I
I
might
would
have
say that
fucked
would
up
be
any trail that you might have
survival.
run.
Or perception, one of the two, whichever one you want.
Let's see. I suck at survival and I suck even worse at perception, so let's go with survival.
Survival it is.
Okay.
Nope.
That's not that bad. A +5?
Well, why am I in all caps? That's weird. Oh, okay, just the way it looks. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm just there we go. Let me drag this to you. Where are you, Doc? There he is. Click.
All right. Just looking to see if I have any way of detecting invisible. I don't. I say, did we not find and fix an elevator to get to the second floor?
Yes, you did.
Thought we
Let's go
repaired
ahead.
the elevator.
Hmm?
I think we repaired the elevator.
Yep. Yes.
Let's go back and use the elevator to go up. I think we've explored pretty much all of this that we can.
All right, and you're saying this over the comms
I'm on board with that.
or out loud, or are you
Yes.
saying it? Okay.
Yeah, but have you forgotten about the invisible person that's probably in this room right now?
No, because this invisible person knows that the moment they become visible, we are going to gang up on them and kill them. So perhaps they better stay invisible.
Dog roll intimidation.
All right, so that's been your 6 seconds. Did you want to do anything?
No.
Okay.
If I were you, I'd stay invisible.
The Doc's not very intimidating. He sounds pretty blustery, but he's not very intimidating.
How tall are you again?
Doc?
Yeah.
He's 6 feet.
That's pretty big.
About 300 pounds. So he's a heavy guy. About 300 pounds, and guarantee very little of that is muscle.
All right, Volley.
Hmm.
Loki, you're on deck.
Fuck it. I'm
Uh-huh.
running around the room again. I'm just waiting to run into somebody that I'm not expecting to run into. So
Okay.
I'm doing a lap, and then if I don't run into anybody on that lap, I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Using my move action. Or my action.
What we need is glitter grenades.
Oh wait, I actually might have wait.
All right, so you do a second lap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang, if only you had said that a second before, because I do have a foam grenade with extra radius. But it's fine. So Molly did 2 laps around the room and did not find anybody?
Correct.
Huh. Well, I haven't run into them yet, and I've done 5 laps around this room. They might be in. Are those chairs over there? I don't know what those are.
Yes, the chairs. Again, it was shared in the chat. Because there were 2 chairs.
Mm.
Hi, Dad.
Hey,
Smooth,
if
2
somebody
smooth
wants to
plastic
check those
chairs.
chairs over there, maybe that's where they are, but if not, they got Bazoya.
Do we know of the approximate size of
I
this
tripped
this
and twisted my
thing?
ankle.
It's a
They're
Yisoki. It's
in
a.
Isuki.
I shared
Oh,
the
a small
picture.
one.
Yep.
Humanoid. Yep. Oh,
Anyway, can I get a hug,
All right,
please?
we cannot hear Loki. It's your go.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk out the door into the room where Bali and Leah are, and I'm going to cast See Invisibility.
Hey.
Love that for you.
Okay.
Let's put that right. I'll go.
I don't know if it
We'll move to the.
has.
Here.
There it is. It does. So go ahead and click the little man. And then click the little circle next to it to show that it's been used.
It doesn't have a circle. Oh, you mean okay? Then what? That one. Okay.
I need to read something real quick. Give me just a moment. Oh, that's the wrong one. We go to spells. Okay. I'm almost positive I remember what it is. Let me do this. not what I thought it was. Okay. Here we go. All right, give me a perception check or survival.
Who, me?
Yes.
Let's see.
All right, so you cast your spell, and you moved. So you can say a couple words if you want, but that's pretty much it for what you're able to do. Did you see the
I have to be AFK for a moment.
chat I sent you?
Yes.
Okay.
I did.
All right, Orndor.
I'm gonna have my baton in hand and move over toward Doc and whatnot. I'm ready in action for keeping an eye on looking for what Bally's looking for as well. So, if I can get there. Baton in hand.
Okay. Twitch. See everybody going back into the little room to the
Is
east?
that the way we have to go to get back to the elevator?
No, the elevator is up and to the left of where you are now, underneath the stairs.
Okay. I'm hanging out here
Okay.
until they get it together and we come back to the elevator. I don't know why we're searching for an invisible person.
Okay.
They could attack us at any moment, couldn't it?
All right. Top of round
That's a
3. It is
possibility.
back to Doc.
Wow. How do I keep winning initiative? All right. Loki cast the detect or the see invisible, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I misread what happened. My bad. It is actually Zoya's turn. After Twitch is Zoya. I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
Go ahead and give me perception or survival. Let me see if I can. Nope. All right. Here you go. Zoya.
alright, Zoya will point over on the left chair. There's a few dusty footprints over there. Um, and she'll go and investigate it. Do I need to roll an investigation as well?
That's what you just did, and you see that there are
Oh, okay. So
dusty
now,
footprints on it. Because, like, there's from the explosion, there was dust all over the floor. In here, the door was closed, so there's no dust in here. But somebody stood up onto the chair with crap all over their feet.
okay. Then
Probably
yeah.
because I was a tripping hazard.
Zoya will then like reach into the chair and like you know how like a child goes to grab for a cup with two hands, kind of. She's gonna do that kind of motion with
Okay, so you're gonna try to grapple
That's very
them.
vivid imagery.
Well, because I'm thinking like this is a small or a tiny creature, right? So like that's what I think she would do.
It's
Like that's how I would do it.
Bali and Orindor size. Yes, it's a small creature.
So
All right,
yeah, I guess
so go ahead and roll
grapple.
a. So we look on our front page. You'll see
Okay.
it says melee, and then click cover, and then go ahead and roll melee. So what you're doing is you're trying a grapple check, which is their KAC +4. +16, and if you hit, you have 50% miss chance. So no, as you're reaching out, you see some movement on the seat cushion a little bit, but you're not able to grab them.
But I do like feel like they are actually there though, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I don't really know what else to do. I don't think Zoya really sees this guy as a huge threat, per se.
So that was your action. You still have your move
Mhm.
if you want.
She'll stay right there. I think that she's gonna say they're definitely they definitely were in this chair. Uh, you guys like watch her just like grab into thin air like a maniac. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Top of round 4. Now it's Orindor's turn. Doc, you're on deck.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. Doc.
Still caught nobody, huh? Let's see what else I might have. That will work here. You know what? If there was more smoke in the air, that might reveal somebody invisible. So are we suspecting this big room here? Or still in this room?
The only way into the big room is behind Bali, and that door is a sealed security door that you guys had to unlock to get into, and that is currently closed.
And has been closed. All right, I'm going to come into this room, and I'm going to light up my pipe and start making clouds of smoke in their room.
Okay, well, Zoya said it's in the chair.
Well, now we'll be able to see it because it'll displace the smoke.
Okay.
Just blowing it directly at that chair.
Yep.
All right, Bali.
Well, Zoya says they're in that chair.
No.
Go for it. I'm gonna also be in that chair. and try to run into them.
Okay, you're not able to go into the chair. So you go back where Zoya is. And
Not
you're either
able
going to
to.
have to move back or go into the other chair.
I can share spaces with other creatures, so I can share Zoya's space.
With friendly creatures, where does it say you can do it with opposing creatures? Did you share that ability?
It's a racial thing. Let me find it. I don't know if it specifies with non-friendly creatures.
Not exactly that.
And Zoya, you're going to be next. Guardian.
I'm surprised. It actually does not specify that they have to be friendly.
Alright, so you're going to have a big minus because you can't see what you're doing. And if you want to stay there, okay, but whatever you're going to do, you can't see them. And you're trying to balance on a chair.
Yeah, makes sense. Um. Well, I think I was gonna just try to like trip them if I didn't like feel when I ran into them.
Alright, so go ahead and do your melee attack.
Yep, and I have the improved trip maneuver. Oh, yep, that didn't. No.
And you fall off the chair. So you're now in Zoya's space. I'll say you're acrobatic enough to where you don't fall prone.
Oh yeah, I do have the thing that does not let me go prone from falls, I think.
Alright, Zoya. See Bali come
Alright,
running
well,
up, try to balance on the chair and fall.
yeah, Zoya. He just watches as he like a child like clambering up something. She's gonna try to screw it. I'm gonna try and grab it again, see if it's at least still sitting in that chair.
Well, it's clear it is
Okay.
because Bali just interacted with it.
Okay. Actually, then in that case, then never mind. Zoya's gonna. She's not super. She's gonna talk to him. She's not trying to intimidate. She's just trying to talk here, which is gonna go so great because her diplomacy is so great. And she's gonna ask, who are they, and what are they, what are they doing here? And she's gonna say, we know you're in this chair, so yeah, either way, you're kind of screwed. So you might as well just talk to us.
Alright, you did not get a response right away.
Okay.
What?
So are you going to do anything or are you going to wait for them to respond?
She's gonna just wait at this point. And just
Loki.
like non-threatening,
Yes,
but
I
also like,
accidentally closed the fantasy grounds and it. not letting me back in.
I don't show you disconnected. Are you sure you didn't minimize it somewhere? Is it still there? Alt tab and see
Well,
if it's still there somewhere. Because I show you still connected.
it's not down in my little taskbar where it usually is.
That's weird. Yeah, I'm not sure why it wouldn't show you as connected. Do you know what you wanted to do?
I was just going to tell everybody because in your message you sent me, it said he was hiding behind the chair, not in the chair. So I just wanted to tell everybody he was behind the chair, not in it.
Okay, and were you going to do anything?
I was thinking about shooting it or shooting the chair,
Okay, you can
maybe
shoot
to
it.
get him to come out.
Are you trying to shoot him or are you trying to shoot the chair? Damage the chair or shoot him?
And he'd have cover, right?
He has partial cover.
Yeah, I'll take a chance. I'll take a chance and shooting at him.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind doing the rolls for me till I figure out what the heck I did.
Alright, so you got your laser pistol out. Alright, so you do not have a 50% miss chance because you can see it. So it is a hit, regardless of what it says. Alright, so you see him shoot. A little smoke is added to the smoke that Doc is making. Alright, Twitch, are you just waiting? You see
Yeah,
them.
there's enough people hanging out in that room. I'm sure they've got it all under control.
You don't want to sit like a sardine in a can? It'd be a lot of fun.
I want to spend time with your beloved party members. It's fine.
Push. Requested rolls. Clear. And
What the heck did I do?
hide. Acrobatics. Okay. Roll.
You know what? I think I may have to restart my computer real quick.
Yeah, like I said, it's weird that it wouldn't show up that it's currently running because if you
What?
close Fantasy Grounds, it kicks you off the screen, the thing, and I don't show you as being kicked off. So that's weird.
Uh,
I don't know what's happening.
I don't either, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, just had it. Here it is, right here. What is the DC? Oh, it says it here in the skills. Alright, so skills. Sorry, guys, I mentioned it a couple times that you can do certain things and no one ever has, so it's under character. Here it is, skills. So I'm having to look this up and verify what it is. Here it is. Alright, that plus that. Alright, if you fail this check, you stop moving adjacent and provoke an attack of opportunity. Alright, so. Alright, Bali, you feel a bump against your shield. You have her targeted already, so go ahead and take an attack of opportunity. As she's going to use her action to do it again. Oh, he's connecting again, so hold on. Everything's frozen while he connects. There it goes. Alright, you hit. Again, why does it keep showing a critical hit?
Looks like it's a... I don't know.
You have something... I think you have something coded incorrectly or something, because that happened. That was happening last time we played as well.
Lucky you're the one that coded my entropic stuff.
25. Alright, so go and roll your damage. There we go. Excellent.
Yeah, I do not know why it keeps on coding it as a crit. Unless her AC is 15. But... Oh. Sorry. So it actually would have done 31 points of damage. What? Why did...
No, because it doubles your...
Oh, because it doubles
everything.
the... Okay, yeah. So it should be 18 points of damage.
There we go. Alright, I'm back.
Alright, and you feel this thing zip past you.
Like, in the direction of the open door that's next to me?
Oh, that was the end of the round. Okay. Alright, so Zoya, give me a perception check.
Okay.
What did it roll?
There's my perception.
24. Yeah, so you saw a squeak, and you noticed that this chair isn't wiggling and stuff anymore. And you saw Bali hit something. So you know it's not where it was, but you're not sure where
Okay.
it went.
Alright.
Bali, give me perception. Actually, everybody, Loki, Doc, Twitch, and Orndor, give me perceptions. Nice. Okay. So, Roberta, if you're not at your computer, if you could go back for a moment so I can share something with you. But Zoya, go ahead.
Okay. Zoria's to say, I think we should just leave. I don't think they're wanting to particularly fight us anymore. It's like, we'll try and make sure we cover ourselves. Like, just make sure they're not in the elevator when we jump in. But let's just leave. Is this door open or closed? I can't see under my token right now.
The one that is next to you is open.
I haven't left my computer.
Okay.
There you go.
What's our walking speed again? 30? 30. And then the elevator is where exactly? Or am I going the complete wrong way for the elevator?
Nope, you're correct. It's at the
Okay.
top of the stairs,
Okay.
but the stairs are broken, so you can
Okay.
you can fly up there, no problem, or you can go under the stairs, down and around where
Okay.
the robots came from, and also access the elevator from there.
Okay. Yeah, so she'll make her way towards the elevator. Okay, if it's the size of Bali, then what she'll probably do is walk with her wings out more, like not like full on spread, but like wider than she would if she was like trying to be out of the way. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just to see if she bumps into anything. She doesn't at this point isn't too concerned about them. She just wants to know where they are in the mindset of we also are grabbing some important things at the top, so you might want to at least be aware of who's around and when.
All right. And Atomic is going to bed, so appreciate you stopping by,
Good
Atomic.
night.
Thank you.
Good night, Atomic.
Night Atomic.
Night, Atomic.
All right. So as you're walking, you don't give me a percentile. Okay. So you don't feel anything brush against your wings.
Okay.
So that you do anything else? Because all you did pretty much is move. So you can move again if you want, or you can ready in action, or
Walk
Nah,
back down the hallway again
Okay.
and see if you feel anything this time.
no, Zoya's gonna. She'll wait there because she's also kind of waiting to see what everybody else ends up doing. And if they really decide that they want to actually deal with it, then she's not gonna say no either. She just doesn't think it's worth it anymore. And that'll be her turn. So let me pass my turn. She'll wait next to Twitch.
Okay. Doc. So Bali has said that they're on the move.
Come on out, continuing to smoke my pipe and blow clouds of smoke anywhere, looking for things moving through it, causing the smoke to swirl.
All right.
The
So
question
Don't know
is
if it's
it
gonna
as
help.
impressive? Oh, sorry.
No. Doc doesn't do impressions.
I was gonna say it's as impressive as Gandalf's smoke boat, but you know.
go ahead and give me a
Doc's got
perception
some
check
stuff that'll make you think you see smoke boats.
with a +2.
AKA drugs. Anyway.
Doc, go ahead and give me a perception check +2.
Alright. Can I see footprints where the foam was crunching?
There's a lot of
Maybe
footprints. Zoya ripped herself out. You've stepped in it and everything else. Um, with a, it looks like it was going north.
Could you
is that door
please?
still closed?
No.
Uh,
What was your question?
Could you please target her for me? Um, I am going to turn in the direction that I heard the crunch, and as I do, I am swinging my club like a baseball bat.
Oh, so no.
I heard something. She's here.
All right, go ahead. You do not connect.
All right, then I don't do anything else.
Okay. Loki.
I guess I'll follow everybody else.
All right, so all right, here we go. This is what you see. Did you get the whisper I sent you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so go ahead and take your turn.
I'm not quite understanding the last part. Oh, okay. Right, okay, I think. Um, I'll move right.
There you
there. Okay. Um, uh, do I want to tell someone? Do I want to tell someone? I'll tell Doc that she went back into the room that she came out of originally.
That's what I suspected.
So,
All right, so you move
again,
and you whisper to Doc. Are you doing anything else?
no.
All right.
I'm assuming we've decided to leave her alone.
Oh, I've got something better.
Orndor.
Have we decided to leave her?
I'm. That's why I said I'm assuming we've decided.
And we can't hear you, Reno, if you're talking.
It's almost my bedtime.
All right, last call for Reno. All right, Polly.
Well, Zoya said, let's leave them alone. And then right after that, Twitch turned around and smacked at the air. So. And then Loki just said that they went back in the office and
He did
Bali's
not tell
gonna.
you.
Oh, he didn't tell me?
No.
I told Doc.
Okay. Why is my movement not like snapping?
Here, let me try this. Hold on a second. Zoom in.
If I hold control, it snaps. That's
And
weird.
try it again. All right, try it now. Did that help?
No, it's still.
Okay, so you're moving 15 feet.
And then he's moving another 15 feet. It says that there's an extra 5 because I go like halfway into the next square. But he's moving another 15 feet into Twitch's space.
Okay.
Because he doesn't know where they are.
Crunch, 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 crunch. As you walk over to where the foam is, and then onto the floor again where Twitch is.
Didn't walk through the. Oh, I guess there's. Okay. I'm over here like. But Zoya's the only one that got trapped by the foam. But the foam's everywhere. Okay, I got that now. I'm like.
Yes. 2
Why
foam
you?
grenades went off. Yep.
The only space I didn't go was space where she was stuck. Yeah. So Bali does not know where they are, so he is going to go ahead and he will go ahead and ready an action to shoot at the first non-friendly creature he sees.
Well, Twitch is pretty non-friendly, and if Doc hasn't eaten, he can get grumpy.
Sure.
All right.
It's angry.
The first non-friendly, non-party member I see.
All right, Reno, you back?
I'm back.
All right. So what would Orndor like to do?
I'm keeping a sharp eye out for when our friends show up.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Perception. You want it in the tower?
Yes, should be in the tower. Okay. Wow. Okay.
My perception of perceiving things well. Yeah, I'm not gonna move.
All right. Here you go. Boom.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll pass on my information when I see. I'm gonna kind of whisper it to Doc.
Okay. So what do you so go ahead and whisper to him. You can say out loud what you said, what you whispered to him.
Oh, think she went back up into the room it started in. Pointing to the room above us.
Okay, again, you're really soft. Jingo, did you hear that?
Door.
I did.
Okay.
That better?
Okay, and then are you doing anything else, Orndor?
Nope.
So, okay.
Well,
All right, Zoya, you still waiting? Loki moved up, and that was pretty much all. And Bali moved over.
Mm, no, Zoya will start making her way towards the elevator. So you said it's underneath the stairs?
Yes, that's the easiest way to get there. Yes,
Yeah.
because there is a little bit of the platform left, but the landing, but it looks really sketch. So you're not sure if it will support your weight.
Okay.
All
So
right,
she'll move underneath there.
no problem. So you see, there's a little bit of debris there, but you can easily move it enough to where you can open the door. It'll
Okay,
open anyway.
and then again, Zoya's just kind of sitting and waiting.
All right.
She's
Loki.
Uh, I'm gonna hang back and watch her make sure she doesn't come out of the room again.
Okay.
So,
All right. Twitch. Bali runs up and sort of stands below you, as he is wont to do.
Bali runs up to me and what does Bali do with me again? Give me a boost? Okay.
He helps defend against attacks and stuff.
Okay. So I am going to. I'm following Zoya that way.
Okay.
So, yeah.
No problem. Bali, are you moving with him?
Sure. Yeah. Okay, if y'all are sure that you want to let them go, I guess we can.
Oh no, they're not getting let go.
Oh,
I've got
wait.
something when my turn comes.
Okay, never mind. If I say that and Doc is like, "Oh no," then Bali is like, "Maybe I'm gonna stick around." So Bali will go ahead and chill with Doc. His Shimmer Guard, if it's not still up, is up now.
Okay. So I can
And
say
I'm
you can
just
hold. Rules is written, you probably can't, but I will say you can
Mhm.
hold your action and move with Doc as your action if you would like.
I would love that. Yeah,
All
I will
right.
do that.
Doc.
On my turn, I will step up to the door. I will take out my needler pistol, which has a large and rather magical looking spell gem embedded in the handle.
Oh yeah.
And I will activate that spell gem and activate security seal. What does this do? This security seal magically locks a single door container with a lid or latch, portal, or computer system. Requires me to spend a resolve point, which I will do. I can freely bypass the security seal. If it has a lock, the DC is increased by 5 while it remains attached to the object. If it doesn't have a lock, the spell creates one that can only be opened by a successful DC 20 engineering check to disable devices.
Gotcha.
If the
All right.
sealed object has computer security, the DC to bypass that security is increased by 5. A door with this spell can only be opened by breaking or successful dispel magic or a knock spell.
Gotcha.
Add 5 to the DC to the normal DC to to open a portal affected by the spell. Knock removes it automatically.
All right, so you close the door,
It lasts
cast a spell on it. Pink. What does it look
and
like?
for 24. It just looks like I've never seen it before. I think it just kind of makes the whole door kind of glow blue, and then the magic kind of all swirls together wherever the locker latch in the door is,
Okay,
and then kind of flashes there.
nice. All right, so she is essentially locked into this room.
And then I will knock on the door and say, "We will be back tomorrow to let you out. Meanwhile, you can think about messing with us." All right, we can move on now. She
Yeah,
won't be a
duration is
problem for a
a
while.
flat 24 hours. Very nice.
Straight up.
Now
So she
sit
won't be-
there and think about
So
what
she
you've
won't-
done.
We will be long gone by the time she comes out, so she won't be a problem anymore. And if we find out that we need her, well, we know where to get her, because I can go
That's
through
right.
that door, no problem. So
But I do want to remind, like, I don't know how big the grate is, but there is a grate that they could potentially get out of.
they'll let them.
All right, and so don't forget to.
Let them.
You still have the spell gem. It still exists. It's just the spell
It
is
just doesn't
gone.
have a spell in it. I'll have to have somebody cast a spell on it for me.
Correct, and anybody can cast a spell into
You
it.
know what? I have that spell.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it would have been kind of
that-
funny if I had cast the microbot assault in there right before you closed
Yeah, so
and locked
you-
the door.
so if you like
I
that
think,
spell, you can have Loki cast it again if you want later that night.
No, I think the next time I have a spell put in this spell gem, it'll be that see invisibility. Is that a second level spell?
It is.
Yes.
Cool. It's a second level spell gem. That's a spell I want in my spell gem. Next.
Nice.
I-
All right, so that is Doc. So I presume no one else is going to do anything with her. We can go ahead and drop out of combat.
Yes.
All
Looks
right.
like you should have talked to us when you had the chance. Volley's like taunting her at the door.
All right, so we will.
But he's surprisingly intimidating for how little he is, so it actually comes out a little scary.
All right, so the minor inhibitor goes away. That goes away. That goes away. I'm going to add. All right, so you guys walking over to the elevator then? Let me unlock the tokens.
Yep.
There you go. Tokens
Fun
are
little
unlocked.
facts for you guys. I looked at my skills page, and Intimidate is actually my highest skill. Got a plus 12 Intimidation.
Really?
Yeah. So it does come out kind of scary.
I guess maybe it's that they perceive you as being innocent and small and cute, and in reality you have a lot of power and mystery.
Right. It's like
Yeah,
the
I
movie
mean,
Critters.
guys,
Isn't that the movie
Oh God.
where they look soft and fluffy, but then they actually have these big giant teeth, and he's got 6 arms and stuff. So when he wants
Yes.
to, he can be really intimidating and really scary.
yeah, but otherwise, I mean, like, it is also, like, a little spooky how, like, this creature that's, like, half your size comes and takes way more damage than you do. And he's fine.
He's basically a dwarf. It's fine.
He's like a little adrenaline
Little
junkie
furry dwarf.
of like, hit me harder, come on, do it, hit me.
There we go.
Which is funny because I do have like an ability that after I make a melee attack, I can like try to intimidate them, and if it succeeds, they have to hit. They basically have. I think they're off target is what it's called to hit anybody else but me, so I can make them hit me. It's fun.
All right, so you guys are heading over to the elevator.
Elevator majig.
I don't know why this
By
is
the
here.
way, for anybody who's like struggling with moving when it's not snapping, if you hold control, your character will snap to the box.
You control what and do what?
While you are dragging your token.
Oh, okay.
So it's control and click and drag.
All right, so you see a. Why didn't that share? There you go. There's a big mural painted on the wall above you to the north. It looks like there's several well-dressed dwarves. Speaking of dwarves, around a man in a bed, and it says the Calabrium, elegant care. And there's a restroom door there as well. You see the stairway leading up, but the explosion is like I said, has really damaged it. And then underneath the stairs is the elevator. So if anybody needs to go, now's the time to do it. We're not stopping later.
I'm a guy. I'll just
Well.
pull up into a corner.
Nah, fuck it. I'll make everybody wait for me. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I don't remember the last time I've like specifically said that my character pees, so he's gonna go in.
Okay. Alright, so it's been about 3 weeks. So it's like the scene from Austin Powers. As everybody's waiting, and like 3 minutes later, you can still hear him going to the bathroom.
Short rest?
Man. Yeah, sure.
We take a short.
Do you guys want to take a short rest down here before you head up?
Sure.
I think Zoya is the only. Well, Zoya and Twitch are a little hurt.
I get all of my biohacks back on a short rest, so I vote for a short rest.
All right, so you guys
Yeah, let's short rest.
take 10 minutes.
Okay, you need my stuff back or just no.
Twitch comes
Sounds
out.
like a long rest.
You notice that 4 of his 6 hands are washed.
But it's a weird combination of the 4. Like, it's not like the top 4 or like the middle 4. It's.
His hair's all brushed. It looks nice again.
Yeah, he let the Salamander out while he was peeing, so.
Alright, so you take a short 10-minute rest if you want to. Actually, I don't know that you would really need to, but you can use your RP if you want. You do hear the door trying to be opened.
My gosh. I find it so fucking funny. The dog just locked her in.
Yeah, I could have done that if I had thought about it.
I've
Hey,
been
if
waiting a long
anybody,
time
like-
to use my one and only spell, and this was a perfect opportunity.
It's a perfect opportunity. I'm so happy for you. If anybody has the like a computer or something, could you like try to do some like googling on those necklaces that we got to try to like figure out like what kind of group they came from or something?
Zoya will start researching.
I think isn't Loki the one with the computer stuff?
I don't know who has the highest. I know my character has the highest when you're not here, though.
I got plus 14 for computers.
Anybody have higher than that?
I think mine's
I
at
have-
16.
I have one
check.
rank just so I can fuck around with stuff, so I'm not the best person to look stuff
I got 17.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty
He
high.
can use his phone. He just
I have
doesn't know
18.
all the options.
It's like the old man.
And he can't
Stop
change.
it.
He can't change his ringtones.
Look,
but he can use it.
He has like just the most annoying ringtones solely because he can't figure out how to fix it.
It's the factory ringtones.
He like accidentally like set it so that like all his alarms were like that really like loud like blaring one, and
Oh
then
my
he can't
gosh.
figure out how to like turn off the alarms. Like so they go off every single day because he hasn't figured out how to cancel them.
So
While we're trying to
all my
sleep.
different social media has all the same ringtone, so I don't know which is
Oh my
which.
gosh.
Yeah.
That's exactly, yep. Look, he has A rank in it just so that he can try to do stuff. But that's it. It's the same with his engineering stuff. He has A rank so that he can start like yanking out wires and it might help. Like, that is the reason he has A rank, just because he thinks it'd be fun to try. Anyway, people should look up information on that because I would like to have information on these guys since we're probably gonna deal with them a little bit more. And also, Sven told me out of context that like, yeah, I dropped a hint, but you weren't here for this session, so you just don't get it. And I'm like, well, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh.
please Google for me.
Okay. Yeah. Zoya will Google for you. Do I need to do a computer's check or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
So the pendants are just pendants, and it's the symbol of Astaroth, the deity that was locked away.
Mhm.
The Solarians also had that symbol on them when you fought them. And that's what it refers to. So you guys had the background to that deity, and that's who it's referring to, the one that's locked away. So it looks
Okay.
like they're trying to actively work to release it.
Doc, that Yosoki is pretty pissed off at you. She called you an ass.
Okay.
Iva would just fucking blow a hole through the wall.
All right, so you finish your 10-minute rest. You guys
So Sven,
taking the elevator?
I'm going to go back to the door and say, Inazoki, you started it.
oh my gosh.
No, you started it.
That's so funny. Sven, would I maybe have enough?
Hey, if we put would the effects of that spell stack? So if it was put on there again, would it be 48 hours?
No.
I don't
I think it would be 24 hours and maybe twice as good. If that.
So what was your question, Mantha?
Would I have enough information to use my theme ability to identify this group?
So I'm telling you as a DM, there is no more information to be got from this cultist. You guys have working together using your cultist ability knowledge and the computer's checks and things. You have learned all you can about this group. There is no more to be known.
Okay. So is it enough for me to specifically identify that organization?
Yeah, they're worshippers of Astaroth.
Okay, cool. So I guess we did say that Bali was in the bathroom for the whole 10 minutes. Um, but he comes out of the bathroom, four hands washed, and he pulls out like a poster board out of nowhere. And you guys are now subjected to a 10-minute rant about this group, this cult, and like he's talking about like tactics and the necklaces. He's got three necklaces. He like pins them on that poster board, and he's talking about this cult. And you guys, I should probably code this. Yeah, so that actually does stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and code that. So you guys are subjected to 10 minutes of Bali just out of nowhere. You did not know he was capable of this. But anyway, there's
Using
that.
that southern accent.
In that southern accent, yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and code that and then give it to you.
Southern accent.
All right, so what are you guys doing? I presume you're going into the elevator now?
Taking the
Yeah.
elevator.
Yep.
Okay.
Can we all fit in the elevator? Is this
I'll
the
say you guys can, but you're squeezing, and if anything happened, you would be at huge disadvantages. Um, you do see that there is a hatch on the elevator ceiling, and it wobbles and shakes a bit, but it goes up, and you guys are released on the second floor. So
I'm actually rereading it again, and apparently it only does stuff for me, I think. So, never mind. You guys just had to listen to him, like, muttering to himself for 10 minutes.
Man, if this is what happens when he pees for 10 minutes, let's just not let him go pee.
They only watches 4 to 6 hands.
You know what? Yeah, no, you guys, he's in the bathroom muttering for 10 minutes. And you think, like, maybe he was just so distracted that that's why he only watched four of the six hands.
all right, so if we go straight up from where you were, you will find yourselves. Again, the other reason I'm not. You cannot see through these walls, but you do have a 3D rendering on your comms and stuff. So that's why I'm allowing the map to be shared. But you guys can't see what's behind these walls, and you don't know what's going on. But as you come out of the elevator, you see that this area is. You see a little balcony. You see the hall with a bunch of doors. On the west, you see it says R1, R2, R3. On the east, there's one little door just above you. It says surgery scrub. And you do see some chairs and a small pool of blood. Remember, your purpose in life, to answer Zoya's question, is you're trying to find Otlo and Nib.
Right?
Yes.
Trying to find who?
Otlo and Nib.
Oh, that's right. Okay. They said they were
What?
hiding in a room. I'm just going to go to the furthest room over here on the left.
Okay. Doc, it looks like you're moving with purpose. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna go. This is the stairs that were destroyed from below, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna go look over the edge and see if I can see anything down there in the rubble.
Okay. So, as the resident scientist, are you doing anything with the blood?
Yeah, I think I'll send the med lab probe to investigate the blood, see if it belongs to somebody we know.
All right, give me a medicine check.
And while he's doing that, I'm listening at the door to see if I can hear any noises from the other side.
Okay, perception. You are at R1. I'm sorry, you're at R3. All right, so your medicine check reveals this. And you do not hear anything coming from the door, behind the door. Twitch.
I'm going to open the door.
I
I
thought
know.
we started the session with
I
you
know.
talking about how you're not gonna open doors anymore. But okay, pop off.
I'm gonna open the door. This is how we ended last time. I opened a door and got shot.
That's right.
Yeah, well, if you keep doing it, maybe that's how we're gonna end this time. Like,
Why is that there?
knocking enough doors asking to see the devil, and eventually he may answer.
That's weird. Okay. All right, so let me just contains a hospital bed or washroom and some wall-mounted instruments.
I check the washroom because I obviously can't see into it from where I was.
Okay. It is empty and dusty and has not been used in a long time.
All right, so I walk out the door and I look down the hall. Not in here.
All right, so Loki, Orndor, Zoya, are you all doing anything in particular, or are you just watching and waiting? And Doc, are you
Watching and
sharing
waiting.
your findings with anybody?
Bali is uncomfortably close at your feet, by the way, Dot.
Okay.
You keep on like feeling like, oh yeah, if I move this way, like if I like turn to like take the sample, like I'm gonna hit him and he's gonna be in the way. And like
I
surprisingly, he
feel
keeps on
defended.
not being in the way.
It reminds me of the defensive mechanisms of the koi fish. They travel in groups of 4, and whenever there's danger, koi A, B, and C will flee, leaving behind the decoy.
I don't have to be faster than the bear. I just have to be faster than you.
I was thinking, I have 2 or 3 more Motown puns in me, maybe 4 tops.
Oh my gosh.
Are you sharing the information you found out, Doc?
Yes, this blood is from
Okay.
an Asoki, but it's not enough to have killed them. There's no chance that I just happen to have some of Nib's blood from before, from sometime somewhere. I don't think I ever
I would
micro.
say there is since you
I don't
were
think
there
I
and
ever
have known them
microlab
for a
the
long
chamber.
time, I'm going to say there's a 30% chance. So give me a percentile.
I'll take that.
For whatever reason, you like cleaned up a wound for her, and then you just kept the blood.
Yes, you do.
Like a weirdo.
All right, I'm gonna match it up. Well,
It's not like he's carrying around a flask of her blood. He has the information in
toenails.
his micro lab.
Oh, okay. The thing that came to mind was I kept a sample so that I could, whenever I wanted to, just kind of cross examine it.
No, it's in his micro lab.
Doc has samples from everybody. He sneaks into your chambers while you're sleeping and takes them.
Look, if you just ask, Molly will let you. Like,
All right, so Twitch, what are you doing?
I'm gonna listen at this door. If I hear nothing, I will open the door and look in.
All right. This is almost the same exact type of room.
Dusty and everything.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Moving on down the hall.
What, you're not
Was
gonna
this the one that
go
said
to the
like
bathroom?
pre-op or something like that?
Surgery scrub. Yes.
Well, let's go look at that door.
All right, Twitch. You don't hear anything on this one, but this, although it is a larger room, and it does have the same instruments and things. This one is made for larger creatures, and there is tracks going to the bathroom and back.
Checking the bathroom.
There's nobody in it, but whoever used it last did not flush.
Ew.
It wasn't me. I went downstairs.
Alright. Oh,
All right, so what are you doing, Doc? You said you're looking at the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and pop it open. If I was hurt and bleeding, I think a pre-op scrub might be a place to go fix myself up.
All right, so you see a few cabinets on wheels. You see a big, well, you can't really see it from here, but if you stick your head in, you will see a long trough sink off in the corner. There's a door where you are has stuff written on it, and then across the street, across the room, we see the care you deserve is ahead written on the door. And you see two people dressed in surgical gear, and as they see you, they're turning to attack you. So we will go ahead and stop here, but let me show you a picture. Peak Shore, except you have to imagine them with surgical gear on. So they have the surgical mask and the little hat and they're in the process of putting the booties on, and they have the robes, backward robes, and they're and gloves. And they're in the process of putting booties on when you come in the room, and that is where we will leave it.
This is gonna screw up their decontamination. They're gonna have to scrub down all over again if they live.
Good night,
It
everyone.
ruins the sterile zone.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for playing. Jingo, again, thank you so much for the subs. As I keep saying, if you have Prime, Amazon Prime, make sure you give your sub to somebody. I'd love it if you give it to me, but if you don't, at least give it to somebody. Otherwise, just that free sub you get every week, every month, is going to waste. Or you can be awesome like Jingo.
Me and Amazon Prime have had a falling out. We
That's
don't.
right.
We don't get along.
He don't need
anymore.
no Prime. He does it by his
I don't
lonesome.
need no Prime.
So
I order from
Strong,
Newegg now.
independent.
that's right. So thank you again, and thanks for playing, people. I appreciate you all very much showing up and playing with me tonight.
Oh,
And next week we're back, hopefully, with the Empire of Bones. We have some big, huge combats coming up, and then the end of that book, that campaign will be done. And then 2 weeks we'll be back here. So
All right. In 2 weeks, I will not be here. I will be attending Gary Con.
Gary Con, cool. All right, so
Well, have fun. It sucks. We'll miss you.
I'll be back for more.
that's right. All right, folks. So thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good
Good
night.
Good
night.
night, guys.
Right. Thank you so much.